Hi, Miss Webster.
Hey guys, how are you?
Webster. Good. Good.
How's your weekend?
Call me after you finish, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye. Have a good day.
How was your weekend?
Good.
Good. Anybody cook out?
No.
Nobody
No.
cook out?
Yeah, I did.
You did medicine?
Yeah.
Okay. Have y'all been playing outside?
I did, but then the whole deck collapsed. But yeah.
Yeah, it's been raining these last couple of days, but when it's sunny, do you get outside and play?
Yep.
Good.
Good morning, Miss Webster.
Good morning, Trini. How are you?
Good.
Good. Glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
You guys have your packets in front of you?
Yes.
Good. So you're noticing that your lessons are getting easier? Yeah, you're getting near the end. We only have a couple more weeks. Hi, Akusa.
Hi, Miss Webster.
All right, I give you a few more minutes.
Good morning, Miss Webster.
Hi, Marcus. How are you?
Good.
Whose background is that?
I'm breaking. Shares.
Oh boy. We got about 3 more minutes before we get started.
Come here, Webster.
Damn it, move.
Hey, Meredith.
Who's on the ship?
How are you?
You go, Simon.
My computer time and my phone time are 2 different times. My computer time is 2 minutes faster. So my computer time has 11:33. My phone time has 11:31.
It's 11:31.
Mhm. I don't know why my computer is crazy. Hi, Linda. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Peyton. Abigail.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Hi, Christian. Nehemiah.
Who is that?
Hello, Katie. Hi, Ashton.
It's 11:34.
That's what I have on my phone. It's 11:36 on my computer. All right, let's go ahead and begin to get started. Please make sure you have your packet in front of you. And today's date is Wednesday, May 27th. And we're doing patterns. And make sure your face is in the computer. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go back to this. As a review. But this was the lesson you had the other day on patterns. And it gave you the definition of patterns. I'm trying to get y'all out the way. I got a lot on my screen that you can't see. Okay, so the definition of patterns. In fourth grade, we're using a lot of numbers. So we're saying a list of numbers that follow a certain sequence or pattern. So remember when you were back in pre-K, kindergarten, you had those little connect blocks and the little bears, and you had to put them in order by color. So back then you were doing patterns. So over here would be an example of a pattern using circle and triangles. So this is one circle. Here are two triangles. Here's another circle, and here's another triangle. So if you got one circle, two triangles, then another circle, then you should have another triangle. So you're looking for a pattern, something that they have in common, something that consistently happens. Then sometimes you'll have a list of numbers, and behind those numbers you'll have dots. And that dot means to continue the pattern. So once you figure out what the pattern is, you'll have dots behind it because it wants you to keep going on. So for example, if I look at this one right here with the car, it says here in this table, it talks about the number of cars on the top line. Then it talks about the number of tires. So one car has 4 tires. 2 cars have 8 tires. 3 cars have 12 tires. 4 cars have 16 tires. So I need to figure out what's the relationship between the numbers 4, 8, 12, 16. So I know each number is increasing, but they're increasing by how much? They're increasing by, if I go from 4 to 8, that's 4. From 8 to 12, that's 4. From 12 to 16, that's 4 more. And then from 16 to add 4 to 16 and you get 20. So my rule here would be plus 20, okay? So the first thing you need to do is figure out what the rule is to help you with pattern, okay? All right, now let's go to your work in your packet. And this is what you should see. Should say, OA 5, day 2, teaching material 5/27/2020, day 20. Let me let Zachariah in 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so the first problem we see is an I do. And it reads, Susie has her marble bags lined up on her desk. She puts 3 marbles in each bag. If she has 2 bags, she has 6 marbles total. If she has 3 bags, she has 9 marbles total. She continues the pattern as shown in the table below. Here's your table. The top part of the table represents the bags. So you have bags here. The bottom part of the table represents the marbles. So 2 bags gives you a total of 6 marbles. So 3 bags give you a total of 9 marbles. 4 bags we have to figure out. 5 bags we have to figure out the marbles. So our big question is, how many marbles will Susie have if she has 5 bags? So let's go ahead and cube that. I need you to stop annotating on my screen. Stop it.
Miss Webster, it's not showing up on my screen.
Is it showing up on anybody's screen?
No.
Okay.
Come
Hold on 1 second.
Ma'am.
Go ahead and mute your computer.
Sorry.
All right, thumbs up if you can see it now. Okay, so everybody's with me so we can see it now, okay? All right, let's start over. It says, Susie has her bags of marbles lined up on her desk. She puts 3 marbles in each bag. If she has 2 bags, she has 6 marbles total. If she has 3 bags, she has 9 marbles total. She continues the pattern as shown in the table below. Here's your table. At the top, it talks about your bags. At the bottom of the table, it talks about marbles. So if you have 2 bags, you have 6 marbles. If there's 3 bags, there's 9 marbles. 4 bags, we have to figure out the marbles. 5 bags, and we have to figure out the marbles. It says, how many marbles will Susan have if she has 5 bags? That's our big question. So we're trying to figure out how many she has if she has 5 bags. So let's underline our big question. And we're looking for 5 bags. So box that in. Do that on your paper. As we're trying to find out what's going on here. All right, let's go back in our problem and see what we can use to answer. She puts 3 marbles in each bag. That's important, so let's circle that. Each bag has 3 marbles. If she has 2 bags, that's 6 marbles, so let's circle that. That's 6 marbles total for 2 bags. And if she has 3 bags, she has 9 marbles. And that's what the table has told us below. 9 marbles total. Okay. So now let's look at our table. 2 bags will give us 6 marbles. So it also told us that that will be 3 marbles in each bag. So there's our 6 total. So now it says if she has 3 bags, she has 9. So this is just a little visual to help. So we draw a 3rd bag. So that's 3 more. And that's a total of 9. So if we draw a 4th bag, you're going to put 3 in there. So that's 3, 6, 9. So here we would put 12. So 4 would give us 12. And if we draw another bag, that's 3 more. So 5 bags would give us 15. Okay, so let's go back to our big question. How many marbles will Susan have if she has 5 bags? Okay, so now let's figure out what our rule was. We went from 6 to 9 to 12 to 15. So it increased every time by plus 3. So our rule is plus 3. Okay, all right, I'll pause and let you get down what I have before we move on. Make sure you're with me. Hayden, are you done?
Miss Webster, what page is it?
It's
got-
page 2.
You got the packet?
Yes.
Do you not see that page in your packet? Look for today's date. It should say 5/27/2020 at the top.
Okay, I found it.
Got it, good.
Miss Webster, for the chart, do you think it's times 3 or plus?
Well, it increased by 3. But if I did times 3 at the top up here, it works as well. But your marbles increased by 3 each
Okay.
time. Okay, you ready to move on? Let's go to your next problem. Your next problem is a we do. Okay, and it reads, Mira was playing a game where she had to make piles of cards. The first pile had 30 cards. The second pile had 25 cards. The third pile had 20 cards. If this pattern continues, how many cards will be left? How many cards will be in the 5th pile? So you go ahead and cube this problem. Let me see who's cubing. Make sure you underline your big question. Good job. I see some people really working hard. Michael, tell me what the big question is.
Will there be in the 5th pile?
Okay, everybody should have that underlined. Good job, Michael. How many cards will there be in the 5th pile? Now, what do I need to do to something in that big question? I need to box in something. What do I need to box in? Meredith, what do I need to box in the big question?
Oh, the 5th pile?
Yes, 5th is important. So box that in. All right, what else needs to be circled within the question, within the problem? Abigail.
You have to circle the second pile of 25 cards.
Good job. Okay, so everybody make sure you have that circle. What else needs to be circled? Trinity.
Another thing that needs to be circled is 30 cards.
Where? Where are the 30 cards?
The first pile of 30.
Yes, that first part is very important. Nehemiah, again, what are we looking for? Which pile?
The fifth pile.
We're looking for the fifth pile, okay? So let's do this one by drawing a T-chart. So let's draw a T-chart. And I know you probably use T-charts in reading. So draw yourself a T-chart. All right, we're going to put first here. And again, the first pile represents how much, Peyton? How many cards?
30.
30. So let's put 30 over here. Good job. All right, then under first, let's put second. Israel, what is represented by the second pile?
25.
25 in the second pile. So everybody put 25 in your T-chart. All right, so then put third. All right, now let's look at our pattern. We've gone from 30 to 25. Is our number increasing or decreasing? Thumbs up or down? If you think it's increasing, thumbs up. If you think it's decreasing, thumbs down. Still waiting to see everybody's thumb. Adrian, is our number increasing or decreasing?
It is decreasing.
It is decreasing. You're exactly right. How much is it decreasing by, Kaden? Kaden, how much is it decreasing by?
5.
Okay, so it's going down by 5. So our rule is -5. So 30 would, third would be what? What would third be? Denia A.
20.
Third would be 20.
20.
20. So everybody put 20 beside third. All right, go ahead and put fourth, because again, Nehemiah, what are we looking for?
The fifth pile.
We're looking for the fifth pile. Okay, so now we got to complete it before we can get to that fifth pile. All right, so for fourth, Kaden, make sure I have your undivided. For the fourth pile, Makai, what's the fourth pile's answer?
the fourth pile would be 15.
All right, exactly right. Everybody write 15. And then write the fifth pile, and everybody figure out what the fifth pile would be. Show of fingers, what's the answer to the fifth pile? London, what's your answer to the fifth pile? I can't see you. Peyton, I can't see you either. Answer to the fifth pile. All right, Peyton, give us the answer to the fifth pile. The answer is 10. And most of you had 10 fingers up. Good job. All right, so a T-chart can be used to help you to figure out patterns as well. So that's another graphic organizer that can be used for patterns, okay? All right, let's go to your next problem. It is a you do. And this is also the one that you're going to put your answer in for Kahoots, okay? All right, I'm going to read it to you, but you're going to do the work for the problem. It says, Livy ran 1 lap the first week of her workout. She ran 2 laps the second week of her workout. She ran 4 laps the third week of her workout. She ran 8 laps the fourth week of her workout. How is Livy increasing her laps each week? If I were you, I would draw myself a T-chart like we just did in the last problem and put the information in there and look to see what the rules. So basically you're trying to figure out the rule. It's giving you all the information. Go ahead and work on that problem. Okay, make sure you look at your laps. Look at the numbers for your laps.
I'm done, Miss Webster.
Okay, anybody else with any questions about what you're doing?
No. Wait,
Okay.
this only you who we got?
So,
Okay.
yes, that's the only one. So make sure you go to Kahoots and you put your answer in and make sure you only do your Kahoots, guys. You've gotten better with that. I hadn't seen anybody the last few days that are duplicating. Do Kahoots one time and make sure you do your Kahoots, okay?
Okay.
No other questions? All righty.
All right. Bye, Miss Webster.
Bye, you guys. Have a great rest of the day, okay?
Bye, Miss Webster.
Bye, Miss
Bye-bye.
Webster.
See you guys on what, Monday?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Do it again, sir.
The
No talking.
TikTok. 1, 2, 3.